I would love Kannappa to be the biggest movie, but whether it will be the biggest movie or a big movie or a good movie, it's all in the hands of the audience. The earlier Kannappa film, Bhakta Kannappa, is an iconic movie. Did Mr. Mohanlal really come up and say that I did a good job? And I was still sitting down there, tears rolling down my eyes, or looking at him. As soon as they said cut, if you ever want to test your skill, you need to play with the best.
100%.
And in cricket, you would love to either be at the non-striker end of Sachin to see his batting technique and pick up a few, or you need to bowl to Sachin to see whether you can restrain him. That's when you will know what your mettle is. For me, acting with Mr. Akshay Kumar, with Mr. Mohanlal, has been that. I was in awe of him. I grew up in front of him, and I've known him since I was a child. And for me to share the screen space with this legend who I adored since I was a kid, it was a surreal experience for me. Just to see him walking, coming and standing in front of me, I was just staring at his eyes and the way he was doing, and I was like, now's the time I got to prove myself. And forever, as long as I live, I'll cherish what he told me during the scene on the second day of shoot. I'll hold it to my heart till the end of time.
Is that something you're okay going public with?
You know, it was a scene where I had a 4-page monologue with him, and I did that. And I was still sitting down there, tears rolling down my eyes, or looking at him. As soon as they said cut, he walked 3 steps forward and he said, "Good job, Mone. Very well. Very well."
Those simple words from him.
Yeah, and he just walked back. And I was just sitting there. And then I was like, tears were still, rolling down my eyes. I was looking at it. And those were the tears, genuinely my tears, saying that, wow. Did Mr. Mohanlal really come up and say that I did a good job? Wow.
That means a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah,
From
someone like that. He doesn't bullshit. He's very subtle, he's very cool. But to give up praise, he's not that quick. And to get it from him, it's an honor for me.
Vishnu, considering your trajectory in movies, would it be right to say this project for you is make or break?
Yeah, that's right to say.
And considering the amount of money going in as well. If you were to, I wouldn't ask you for projections, that's futile. But I'm pretty sure you guys sit down on the drawing table and have your expectations set, right? I'm not going to ask you numbers, but there are leagues that have been established ever since magnum opuses have been created. Which league do you see this movie entering? I mean, at par with any other movie, would you like to compare?
See, I would love Kannappa to be the biggest movie, but whether it will be the biggest movie or a big movie or a good movie, it's all in the hands of the audience.
Got it.
Though our aspirations are, we would want it to be a very, very big movie. Like how in history, the earlier Kannappa film, Bhakta Kannappa, is an iconic movie. I hope and pray, I succeed in making this on that level. But ultimately, it's in the hands of the audience. They judge, and they are the people who decide where it has to be.